And on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, your 2023 Detroit Tigers.
Spencer Turnbull gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
First pitch on its way. Derek Jeter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Mazzara comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Comes in with an average of 265, 42 homers, and 102 RBIs. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
So now here is Paul O'Neill. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
We got 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes Tino Martinez, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. First offering.
Ball. Now.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. O'Neill is off of first with 2 away. Hard liner to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clark Schmidt will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Left side, but well foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year and keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fouled off. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Striding in is Miguel Cabrera, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Another 0-2 home. Struck him out.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First pitch on the way. Robin Yount is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soriano has got it, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Tigers are off and running early. It's 1-0. Now to bat, Cecil Fielder. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
In now, Darryl Strawberry.
The designated hitter.
As he sends it on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7. The second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Recently, he hit the 40 home run mark for the season. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8. The catcher, Jason.
Next, it'll be Jason Kendall. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Batting 9. The third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A dive, but he's back. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Two and two, the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. And stepping in, Willy Castro. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The designated hitter, Willy Castro.
First pitch of the AB now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 43 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Bill Mazeroski. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Mazeroski over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
Stepping in next, Paul O'Neill is 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch misses. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
All even now, 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit in the air to right field. Gwynn finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Yanks held in check. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the third now, and up next the catcher Austin Romaine.
For the Tigers, the catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Romaine.
And that misses inside 1-0. Romaine, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
That's popped up. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here is Johnny Damon. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Neill is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 24. Miguel.
So next to hit is Miguel Cabrera. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0. Here it is. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The first baseman, number 22.
Now here's the first offering. Miguel Sano is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Count now a ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez. And now pitch on the way.
1-0.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
It's 1 and 2.
Here comes the 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Sano is under it near the mound. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Cecil.
Next to hit is Cecil Fielder. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Darryl Strawberry, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 41st home run of the year for him. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So now to the plate, Jason Kendall, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mazara's under it, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Robin Yount, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Willy Castro.
Now into the box, Willy Castro. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone!
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Up next to the
Into the box, Nomar Lazard.
No more.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
So next to bat will be Bill Mazeroski. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now to the plate, Wade Boggs. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Wade.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in next, Derek Jeter. First offering on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So the next to bat will be Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead it 3-2. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher,
Austin Romaine is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Williams has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Center fielder, Johnny.
Ready now is Johnny Damon. Flew out last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. In the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still a 3-2 ball game. And now in the box, Paul O'Neill. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First offering. Cecil Fielder stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. O'Neill at second, Martinez at first with no outs. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Designated hitter.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Mazeroski. And he is out on the tag.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Jason Kendall would be next if they can keep this inning alive. This is line to left. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Tigers 2. Stepping up is Miguel Cabrera, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and
The 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Miguel Sano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Liner in there for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sano, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willy.
Next up is Willy Castro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Tigers leave 1. They trail 5-2. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Tarek Skubal comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lazar is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Now at the plate here is Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next for Ricky Henderson, will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains 5-2. Ricky Henderson stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field.
Ready to go.
24. Ricky.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. On the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Next up for Detroit, Bill Mazeroski. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. On the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Austin Romaine. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tigers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th.
The left fielder, Cecil Fielder.
Now the first pitch. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard, and this is off the second base bag. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Jose Canseco steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Canseco.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alfonso Soriano is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2. Ramiro Mendoza is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
59,
Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Fielder will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman,
at the plate now
24.
is Miguel Cabrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail 5-2. Joe Jimenez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Kendall. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Digging in will be Wade Boggs. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Now to the plate, here is Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And it's gone into the home bullpen. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. At the plate now, Robin Yount.
The shortstop.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willy Castro. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2 and 2. Last breath for the Tigers. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And with that win, they've shown they are one of the greatest teams in baseball history, tying the 1998 Yankees, who also had 114 wins. That was an amazing team, so that's some elite company right there.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Yankees with 114 wins, most in the division. Clark Schmidt earns his first win of the season. Ramiro Mendoza works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon: